Good morning, guys. Can you guys guess what it's doing outside right now? I'll give you one guess if you've been watching the vlogs for the past couple of days. It's raining! It is finally supposed to clear out tomorrow. We have like a 40% chance of rain tomorrow, which is pretty amazing. I think we're gonna get a break today between 5 and, or no, it was 4 and 6, but what we're actually getting right now is the outer bands of what is now Hurricane Sally. I think it's like a category 1 or a category 2 at this point. It's not like hitting us directly. The hurricane-ish part of it is like going up to Alabama, but we are getting the outer bands of it, so technically we're getting rain from a hurricane right now. But it's been raining for like a week. I'm so excited that it's gonna clear out tomorrow because I haven't seen the sun in about a week. And you know, I was saying I live in the Sunshine State. That's what Florida is called, but I'm renaming this to the rainy state at this point because we are so flooded. Like, the golf course behind us is now a lake, and our lake is like overflowing onto the sidewalk. Like, we've had way too much rain, and it's not like a heavy rain today. It's kind of just like this steady, you know, steady drip, but I'm over it. I'm so over it. But anyway, I'm okay for today with it being a rainy day because I'm pretty tired. I stayed up late after like 3 a.m. watching the Lightning game last night, and which I was super excited about. 3-1 series lead. We are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Finals, and I cannot believe that, and it is so amazing. So that was a lot of fun. It's worth being tired. And if you guys can tell, I have a lot more energy today. My headache finally went away. I don't know what that was about, but it lasted. It was still there like last night. It lasted for like a full 24 hours, and I finally, I guess around like maybe 9 or 10 o'clock last night, I finally took some Tylenol. I'm trying really hard not to do that because my doctor warned me when I started Trikafta that just like Orkambi, but I guess even more so for Trikafta, it can be kind of hard on your liver. And Tylenol is also hard on your liver, so he's like, don't take this a lot or it could really really negatively affect your liver. So he told me take ibuprofen, but the problem is ibuprofen, and like use Tylenol sparingly. Problem is, for me, ibuprofen doesn't work very well. Like, it just never has. Tylenol works amazing for me. Ibuprofen has never worked very well. So I was just using ice packs and just laying in the dark and just trying to do whatever. And all day yesterday, the morning it was really bad. The afternoon, it was still there, but it was like manageable to like I could function. And then last night it got really bad again, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I've been dealing with this for 24 hours. I'm just gonna take some Tylenol, which is fine. Like, I can use it sparingly. I'm very careful with it. So took that. It took the edge off enough that I could like make it through the night and without like having to just lay in the dark, because as I said yesterday, I don't get headaches very often. I've never been a headache person, and I don't get them very often, but when I do, they always seem to just like get really bad. So yeah, it gave me enough oomph to not just have to like lay in the dark and do nothing like the night before. So that headache lasted about 24 hours, and it's finally gone, and I feel good now, and I'm very thankful for that. Last night I was just feeling off physically, like towards the latter end of the evening. I just didn't feel very good. I was shaky and my head hurt, and I was just kind of like nauseous, and it was just the weirdest thing, but I'm okay today, so I feel good. So yeah, just gonna rest for now, and I don't know, we'll see what today holds. Hopefully this hurricane won't be too bad for the like actual hurricane part of it, where I think it's going to like Alabama, but this is technically the first rain I've ever gotten from a hurricane. So lived in Florida for almost 2 years now. September 19th this year, so just a couple of days will mark 2 years since we moved. So anyway, just hanging out, but thought I'd say good morning to you guys since it is after 2 o'clock, and I'll see you guys in a little while. So I wanted to tell you guys, yesterday, I wish I could have gotten this on camera. I really wish, but I didn't have my phone on me. Yesterday during the afternoon, I was feeling a little better. I took Panda for a walk. Actually, I took him for 2 walks yesterday. I took him for a short one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Because when I'm like stressed out or not feeling good, my go-to, if I'm not feeling like super bad, is like, I want to walk. It's just always been. So I took him for a walk, and I didn't have my phone on me because it was like drizzling just a little bit, so I didn't want to get my phone wet. But because you know, it's getting closer to fall's I think September 22nd, everybody around here started like put up scarecrows, like people that are in the townhouses, because they have the yard in front, they're putting up scarecrows. We have one right across the street. I'm not going to zoom in on somebody's house, but they have one. And so there's all these scarecrows, and I was walking Panda, and he just like stops and staring at something, and I'm just like, what are you looking at, buddy? Like, there's nothing. I thought, like, is there a cat? Like, what are you looking at? And then I realized he was staring at the scarecrow, because I don't remember last fall. I really don't. I was training for the 5K, and I don't think I walked him around there. Anyway, so I was like, I don't know if he's ever seen a scarecrow before, at least like not in a year. I was like, oh, he's staring at the scarecrow. And my dog's a chicken. I mean, I don't know. He looks so big and tough because he's part Rottweiler, but he is just such a softie, and he's a chicken, if I'm being honest. Like, he was scared of a bush at one point. Literally a bush. We took him out for a walk one time at night, and they would get frogs at night, and he pushed me towards the frog to get away from the frogs. So I say, if there was ever a robber in the house, like, I would die, because he's a chicken. He's not going to protect me. And Yachty just loves everybody, so he would just be licking the robber, and, you know, anyway. But, so I was like, oh, he's looking at the scarecrow. So I just let him stare at it for however long he wanted to stare at it. He probably looked at it for like 1 or 2 minutes, and then he decided it wasn't going to eat him, and he kept walking. But I just found it funny. I was like, from his perspective, like, what does that look like? Because it's like a human, but it's not, obviously. And I know it's a scarecrow, but like, what is he thinking of this straw thing staring at him? But yeah, so I just let him stare at it, because I didn't want him to be scared of it every single time we walked past it. So I just let him look at it. But he was like staring at it, kind of like trying to figure it out. And then he was just like, oh, I guess it's not going to eat me, and kept walking. Like, but it was actually just a really cute moment. I wish I had my phone, and I would have taken a picture. I would have recorded it, because it was adorable. But yeah, that was I guess Panda's first run-in, or not very often run-in with the scarecrow, and it was just kind of funny. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. We have some pizza coming for dinner, so I want to get this up before then. I am a lot more awake than last time I picked up the camera. I ended up sleeping on and off for like an hour. I think I maybe slept like 45 minutes total. But I was just like so tired from the game last night, being up late. I think I went to bed at like 4. I think I told you guys that. And I just got really tired. Plus, it's been cloudy all day long, so it's been dark all day. So I just was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sleep. So I don't take naps very often, but I'm glad I did, because I am feeling a whole lot better. Sometimes if I take a nap, I'll sleep too long, and then I'm just like in this weird groggy state, and I feel worse than before I slept, which is usually why I don't nap. But this one actually worked. It woke me up. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and upload this. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.